All right, good evening. This is Luke Thomas, Holmquist here at the Earthquake Forecast Center. It is 9:56 in the evening on Tuesday, October 26, 2021, 9:56 p.m. on Tuesday, October 26, 2021. Let's take a look at the earthquakes over, or the significant earthquake that happened yesterday, the 25th. It was in the evening of the 25th. It's a 4.7 and a 3.6 here south of San Francisco Bay. And if you'll see, we had put out a warning for this area for the 24th and 25th. And you can see right where that quake hit was right here, just south of Salinas and south of San Francisco Bay, right in this area right here, right in the 90%. Actually, it was in the 95% risk area. And our warning area for the San Francisco Bay. And you can see that warning area, that 95% risk extends down to where that earthquake hit, right there. So let's take a look at the current forecast situation. And let's see here real quick. Let's go to Anchorage first of all. And pretty high risk right now in the Anchorage area from the 26th into the 27th. And then it gets less risk on the 30th there. Let's take a look at the forecast here for the next 72 hours. We're looking for a significant earthquake in the San Francisco Bay Area during the next 48 to 72 hours. Most likely, and you can see here this peak right here. I'll show you in the San Francisco Bay in a second. There's a spike in risk on the 27th into the 28th. And you can see on the San Francisco forecast here, this spike in risk here late on the 27th, which is tomorrow, into the 28th. Looking for a significant earthquake. Actually, there's we'll have more information on this tomorrow, but it looks like a very strong earthquake will hit in Southern California, in the Los Angeles down to Salton Sea area. But we need the information tomorrow for that forecast. But right now, as you can see in San Francisco Bay Area, the 27th and the 28th of October, we're looking for a significant earthquake here in the San Francisco Bay. So that's what everything is pointing toward, the San Francisco Bay. And it might, that quake we had, that 4.7 quake that we had on the 25th, might be a foreshock. So it might hit down in this area near San Simeon or Coalinga. But this area near the San Francisco Bay has the highest risk right now during the next 48 to 72 hours. So keep an eye on that area near the San Francisco Bay. Let's take a look at some of the graphs, risk graphs. So here we have a spike in risk on the 27th and the 28th in Coalinga, Parkfield area. Down near the Salton Sea, you can see this risk here. The spike in risk is on the 28th into the 29th. Coalinga is the 27th, the 28th. And down near the Salton Sea, the 28th into the 29th is very strong risk, very high risk near the Salton Sea. But we're waiting on that forecast map. This forecast map is for the 27th and the 28th mostly. It's where it's the risk is centered up in near Eureka. Well, we didn't post that one there. So let's look at the Los Angeles one here. That is also spiking. There's spiking risk on the 28th and the 29th, just like the Salton Sea. So we're looking for a strong earthquake in Southern California on the 28th and the 29th. However, for now, let's look at and keep an eye on the strong earthquake that's forecasted here for the 27th into the 28th in the San Francisco Bay Area. So we'll take one earthquake at a time. And for now, we have a very high risk in the San Francisco Bay on the 27th into the 28th. And we will look at the Los Angeles to Salton Sea area and this area in Southern California from Coalinga to the Salton Sea. Tomorrow, we'll have a better idea about that quake. But for now, strong earthquake is likely 27th into the 28th in the San Francisco Bay Area. And over in Athens, Greece, we have a spike in risk here late in the 26th into the 27th over in the area around Greece. And we'll see what happens there. In Japan, this is a fascinating situation here. Here's the forecast map for the 28th into the 29th of October. Right now, it's in the afternoon of the 28th over there. No, the 27th over there right now. But this is coming up on the 28th and the 29th. You can see this risk here offshore of the Tokyo area. And here's a spike in risk coming up on the 29th in the Tokyo area. So expecting a significant earthquake of 5.0 to 6.0 is possible in that area. Could be larger, but at least a 5.0 to 5.5 significant earthquake near Tokyo on the 28th into the 29th of October. Here's the spike in risk right here on in the Tokyo forecast. And then in the Sendai, Miyagi area, which is up in here. And you can see these forecast maps here for the different days over at quakeprediction.com. And here's that forecast right here, the forecast map. But also in the Sendai, Miyagi area, northeast Japan, there's also a spike in risk on the 29th of October as well. So most likely this quake will hit near Tokyo, because this forecast map is saying Tokyo. And so it might happen in between there, but most likely near Tokyo on the 29th of October. 29th of October, risk is very high in Sendai or Miyagi, which is up in here. And also in Tokyo, the risk is very high on the 29th as well. So we'll see. This forecast model is saying down near Tokyo, but nonetheless, something significant earthquake is likely on the 29th of October in either the Sendai, Miyagi area or near Tokyo, or we'll see what happens. Most likely out near Tokyo. So once again, we're looking for a strong earthquake to hit near San Francisco Bay on the late on the 27th into the 28th of October, which is tomorrow night into, and we're on Tuesday, so Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We're looking for a strong earthquake in the San Francisco Bay. And then tomorrow night, when we put out the next video tomorrow night, we will look at the situation. We'll have a map for the area down in the south. Not sure exactly what that's going to look like right now, but we'll do one earthquake at a time. So looking for a strong earthquake near San Francisco Bay, late in the 27th into the 28th. And then if you look at this graph here for Los Angeles, you see that something's coming up. Strong earthquake is coming up on the 28th into the 29th for Los Angeles. And once again, we'll have that map for you most likely tomorrow. Thank you so much for your support across the world. 170,000 followers now in Japan, Italy, and California, Greece, and other areas around the world. We've been researching earthquake forecast, forecast and prediction for since 2005, so 16 years going on 17 years, and we're getting very close to forecasting location. Magnitude is very difficult, but we're working on all that every day, getting a little better at it. So thank you so much for joining us today here at quakeprediction.com, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay alert in the San Francisco Bay area, especially tomorrow night into Thursday morning. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow night. Thank you so much.